Man, if you've got a Silverado with less than 100,000 miles and think you're safe, I've got bad news for you. There are 7 problems that can show up way sooner than you think. And number 3 on this list? That one already cost my neighbor $4,000. And his truck only had 72,000 miles. Look, I love the Silverado. I own one and I'm passionate about it. But after talking to over 50 owners and 3 GM mechanics, I've discovered that some problems appear much earlier than expected. And you know what's worse? Most of them could be avoided if you knew the warning signs. So if you own a Silverado, especially the 2014 and newer models, stick around until the end of this video, because I'll show you not only the problems, but also how to identify them before they drain all your hard-earned money. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because here we tell you the truth that dealerships don't. Problem number 1, AFM system vibration. Let's cut to the chase. AFM, that cylinder deactivation system GM swore would save you gas. Spoiler, it saves 2% and gives you 100% headaches. Around 60 to 80,000 miles, you're gonna start feeling a weird vibration when the engine goes into economy mode. Feels like the engine's misfiring, but it's not. It's the AFM lifters starting to collapse. My brother-in-law has a 2016. At 75,000 miles, the vibration started. He ignored it thinking it was just age. 3 months later, engine sounding like an old washing machine. Repair cost? $3,200. What to do? First sign of vibration at cruising speed, especially between 50 to 60 miles per hour, disable the AFM with a tune or a range AFM disabler. Costs $200 and saves your engine. Seriously, don't wait. Every day with failing AFM is a day closer to a complete rebuild. Problem number 2, AC condenser. This one's criminal. The AC condenser on 2014 to 2018 Silverados is made of paper mache. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but it's close. Around 50 to 70,000 miles, it starts leaking. You'll notice the AC not cooling like before. Then, oil spots under the truck. And then, poof, no AC in the middle of summer. The condenser design is so bad that road pebbles puncture it like butter. I know a guy in Phoenix who replaced his condenser 3 times before 100k miles. 3 times. $800 each time. GM knows about the problem, but instead of a recall, they just updated the design in 2019. Solution? Install a protective mesh in front of the condenser. $50 on eBay and you save thousands. And when you do replace it, use the 2019 plus model condenser, which is tougher. Problem number 3, torque converter shutter. The famous torque converter shutter. This is what cost my neighbor $4,000. Between 40 to 70,000 miles, you'll feel the truck shaking when it shifts into 6th or 8th gear, especially going up gentle hills. Feels like you're driving over railroad ties. All because of the transmission fluid GM uses. It breaks down molecularly and loses its properties. Yes, molecularly. It's not dirt, it's the fluid turning into water. GM even released a technical bulletin about it. Their solution? Change the fluid. Works for 20k miles and comes back. The real solution? Replace the torque converter with a quality aftermarket one. But here's the golden tip. If you feel the first shudder, change the fluid immediately to Mobil 1 synthetic ATF. Don't use Actelco. I've saved 3 transmissions this way. If you wait too long, then yeah, you'll need to replace the converter. Problem number 4, high pressure fuel pump. This problem is specific to direct injection models, mainly the 5.3L and 6.2L Ecotec 3. The high pressure pump starts failing between 60 to 90k miles. You'll notice power loss during acceleration, engine stumbling at idle, and sometimes a ticking noise from the engine. The worst part? When it fails completely, it sends metal shavings through the entire fuel system. Saw a 2017 Sierra, same as Silverado, need a complete new fuel system. $7,000. The truck had 82k miles and was out of warranty by 2k miles. 2,000 miles equals $7,000. Prevention? Use top-tier fuel always. No cheap gas stations. And every 30k miles, add a quality fuel injection cleaner. BG44K or Techron Concentrate. And if you hear any abnormal ticking, take it to a mechanic immediately. Problem number 5, rear differential leak. Around 50 to 60k miles, the rear differential pinion seal starts leaking. It's a silly problem that becomes a big problem if ignored. You'll see dark oil staining your garage, right in the center between the rear wheels. Lots of people think it's engine oil and ignore it, but it's the differential bleeding to death. A friend of mine ignored it for 6 months. Result? Differential locked up on the highway at 70 miles per hour. Almost rolled over. New differential, $2,800. The seal? Cost $20. Labor to replace it? $150. Every time you change your engine oil, take a look underneath. Any sign of differential leak, fix it right away. And while you're at it, change the differential fluid every 50k miles, even if the manual says 100k. Problem number 6, cracking dashboard. This one won't leave you stranded, but it'll piss you off. The dashboard on 2014 to 2019 Silverados cracks like an eggshell, especially if you live somewhere hot. Starts with a tiny crack near the windshield. In 6 months, looks like someone threw a rock at your dash. Besides being ugly, in some states it fails vehicle inspection. GM has known about this problem for years. They offered discounts to some owners, but no recall. Replacing the dash? $1,500 at the dealership. Prevention is everything here. As soon as you buy the truck, apply UV vinyl protector every 2 months. Aerospace 303 is the best. And always use a windshield sunshade. Seems like overkill, but saves your dash. Problem number 7, pedal position sensor. This one's sneaky. The accelerator position sensor starts acting up between 70 to 90k miles. The truck goes into limp mode out of nowhere, limiting speed to 30 miles per hour. Imagine you're on the highway at 75 miles per hour and suddenly the truck cuts power. It's happened to 3 people I know. One almost got rear-ended by a semi. The sensor costs $80. Labor, $100. But the scare of losing power on the highway? Priceless. Tip, when you do the 60k mile service, ask them to check error codes even if there's no check engine light. Often the sensor's already throwing intermittent codes before it fails completely. Look, I'm not here to trash the Silverado. I have one and love it, but knowledge is power. Knowing these 7 problems, you can prevent 90% of them with preventive maintenance that costs a fraction of the repair. The golden rule? At the first signs of any problem, fix it. Waiting always costs more. And do yourself a favor, keep $2,000 for emergencies. Because with modern trucks, when it rains, it pours. Which of these problems have you faced? Or did you have another one I didn't mention? Comment down below, I reply to everyone. And if this video can save someone from an expensive headache, share it with that buddy who just bought a Silverado. They'll thank you. Next week, I'm gonna show you the 5 mods that destroy your truck's resale value. Spoiler, that 6-inch lift kit? It's one of them. See you then, folks.